viewer.
This is why I love my game. It's fun.
All right, we're live. The story thus far, the False Sun crew befriended a water genasi named Guppy and delved into some forbidden waters in order to find something related to these ancient ruins. There they met Mal again, and with a tense truce, they fought an archfey, killed it, and freed the person that Guppy was looking for, as well as raising some ruins from the sea, which the map on the terminal showed to be in the shape of a manta ray. They all went their separate ways to explore the ruins, and some of them found treasure, some of them got to learn more about their patron, and some of them are studying the strange markings on the walls. So, with that out of the way, what's everyone doing now?
Oh yeah, I finished meditating, haven't I?
Yes, and you picked up the your katana has a small crack about a third of the way up, and a chip has fallen off, which you had pocketed at the end of the last session.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure to keep those.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Going back over what we got last time from the treasure hoard, there was message earrings.
Yes, 3 earrings of whispers, a chain of returning.
Chain of returning, the magic crowbar.
Yes.
And the fucking deck of many things.
Yes.
Which I'm the only one that knows what that is.
Y'all got a deck of
And
many things?
Yes,
The
I
captain is the only one that knows about its existence.
The only reason we have a deck of many things is because Silver wants to add that kind of drama, but also gave it to Varen because she knows that she's the most responsible member of the crew.
Yes. I don't.
So that's staying with me safely. We also got a bunch of money, which I
Tons of money.
Yeah.
Loads of money.
which I've already divided up. I made a little note of it, but I haven't actually given it to anybody yet.
Yeah, don't forget to put some into the ship fund.
Oh yeah, definitely already have a note for that too.
All right, cool. Man, 150 plat. We could definitely get some more cannons. I mean, fuck, we could probably hire someone onto the crew if we wanted.
Yeah.
Like an actual hireling? Wow.
You're not there yet, unless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Varen has the money. She hasn't talked to anybody about it. The only other person who knows is Levere.
I
Yeah.
don't think in universe we would be using the word hireling. I just find it funny.
I mean, you definitely would.
You would.
Technically, your servants are hirelings.
There's like, we could hire someone to care for the ship, but
As you say that, you can see the ship
ramen.
is starting. Like you can see the ship in the distance is starting to sail towards the ruins.
yeah, ramen, soba, and shoot,
Udon.
udon.
Don't even
Ah,
remember
shoot.
the name of your own servants.
Well, they're not my servants. They tend to stay on the ship whenever we're out on wild and crazy adventures.
Yeah, that way they don't get killed.
I have to say, probably
The
the
last
safest
time-
thing.
The last time I took one of them, he got kidnapped. So. And I had to, massacre and brutally destroy their bodies in retribution for that.
Oh,
Violently and
But
brutally
that's all
destroy.
out of character. Cause
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
Yeah.
because y'all aren't there.
Yeah, yeah.
Tapir.
Yes, Captain.
We need to figure out who we want to give that last earring to.
Yeah. Hmm. Dude, what was the range on the earrings again?
500 feet, I believe. Can you double check that?
Yeah, it's 500 feet.
All right, I'm probably gonna give the chain to Probably gonna give that to Tross.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also. Seemed like in the last fight, it's something he really could have used.
Oh,
And
definitely.
I believe he was talking about having a chain like that before. But yeah.
How wild and crazy would it be if this is his old chain?
Oh, that would be fucking awesome. Don't really care too much about who gets the crowbar.
I'll keep it.
You hang on to that then.
Yeah. Oh shit! It needs. It requires attunement. Okay.
Yeah.
awesome.
Once I start getting more powers, I'm gonna have to do a lot of attunement management.
I have one thing I'm attuned to right now. This little thing.
Wait, hold on. I can't attune to it.
Hmm?
Because the ethereal key is an attuned item.
You already have 3 items you're attuned to?
Yeah. Well, I have to attune to once I have multiple individual flames.
Ah.
And I'm attuned to the sapphire flame, the ethereal key, and the compass of desire.
Ah.
Which next time I get an ASI, I'm gonna put it into wisdom, so I have a positive wisdom check. Oh boy. Okay.
Positive step.
I mean, I'm only attuned to 1 item right now.
I don't know. Maybe I'll give the crowbar to like Corvus or someone. Maybe Sushi.
Yeah, I'll just see.
Oh well. Let's dump all the money in a bag and we can head back over.
I'm gonna separate it out before we start handing it out.
Good idea.
Like to wait to do most of that later. Because I don't necessarily trust being here.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I have a great idea.
Huh.
And I'm gonna open up my ethereal storage space. I'll just keep the money in here.
You open it and the did you okay? Do you still have the corpses stuffed in there?
No, remember we dumped them in the sea.
Oh, you decapitated them first, right?
Yeah, but I think Sushi kept those.
Okay. All right, then continue.
We can this way it won't take up space in our bag, and we can keep them in little individual piles.
something to consider. I'm gonna go ahead and recount this real quick and then divvy up some of it.
All right.
Because I don't think we'll be hanging around Mal and Guppy much longer.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, best to get them some before they go off.
We should probably give Guppy a couple, like maybe a couple plat. Sure, he's a rich kid, but you know, he's helped out.
He did. I already have some numbers in mind.
All right. Mal did help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have some numbers in mind for him too. So, Farron's gonna start going through some of it and just like grab a couple of little pouches and put some for Mal in one and then some for Guppy in the other and then take the rest back. Put it somewhere for safekeeping. Alright, got theirs. We'll go through ours later.
Yeah. And now we cut to the rest of the party. Ooh.
All right. So as you walk back to the main room after doing all that, you can see that Dr. Tross is looking at the terminal, which is looking very curiously. Around this time, Mal comes back from their walk. And says, "Oh, well, it doesn't look like there's anything of interest where I went."
That is so
Oh, that's a
suspicious.
shame.
You can roll an insight check if you want.
Yeah,
Yes.
fuck it.
Always.
Let's see, -1 to my roll. How's a 5 look?
Insight.
Nat 20.
What was the total?
23.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
All right.
I rolled a 7.
Farron and I are too preoccupied with the idea of treasure.
All
Yeah.
right. As far as y'all are concerned, they seem to be telling the truth.
Went.
What did you find? Waterlogged documents or whatever?
Oh,
Hmm?
no. Nothing. The place has been cleaned out, from what I can tell.
Oh yeah. It has had some inhabitants for a while.
Yeah,
Eh,
but not anymore.
Definitely.
Poor
not anymore.
fishies.
No,
That's very out of character for Sushi to care about someone.
it really is. Are you just salty because you didn't get to kill them?
Sushi's just... No. I was just imagining how great it would be to, like, you know, have them on a spit over a fire and then...
Well, their bodies are still there.
No. No, they're,
Okay.
no, they're not anymore. uh,
I'm just saying fish is a pretty good, type of food.
I was more of a pork kind of person.
What about long pork?
Not my style.
What?
Corvus, where are you? Did you run off, or are you still in the main chamber?
I guess I am in the main chamber.
Okay.
Like, I'm just looking over, like, after, like, the battle, just wanting to give some time for myself.
Yeah, okay.
Just staring out to the distance, wondering. Hard part of battle. I'm trying to calm myself down, especially after fighting off against that torturous anglerfish.
Yeah. You eventually... You manage to find... The adrenaline leaves your body, and you've managed to stabilize your emotional state by the time the others get back and are finishing up this conversation. It's been about half an hour to an hour or so.
Just basically, I don't really have anything to say to everyone after after recalling all the words I heard during combat, and I'm just basically walking like quietly over like in their direction.
Hey, bird butt, what's up?
I don't reply.
And you stare at the bird suspiciously.
Tross looks over and says, "Ah, I know that look. This is the closest you've come to really biting it, isn't it?"
No?
When she hears this, Corvus just stares at Tross and basically goes, "I'm not afraid. More of let myself get too heated.
Well,
This
it's
There's no such thing as too heated.
life is a learning experience. You'll do better next time as long as you learn from your mistakes."
right now, all I could see is the big reason why mother sent me out here. And it was to avoid being like that. Just I can finally see why she even sent me out to begin with. And now I don't even know where to start out since I haven't taken this journey that seriously to begin with. Just treating that as just a long extended day trip to another city or place.
Well, everyone must walk their own path. You must find it for yourself. You have some destiny on this planet. Everyone does. And it's up to you to find out what it is. Just know that everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens.
Yeah, everything does
Well,
happen.
Well, then I guess I might
Chaos
as
is the
well
way of
get
life.
acclimated to my own role for this team, I guess. Which I have not really been taking into serious account until today.
Hmm.
Just thought I would be clever and actually try
Wait.
to use my own smarts here to try to actually deal with an enemy like that one.
You're telling me that you have not taken the battle so far seriously.
Not seriously like that. More of
I think Corvus means more of
Cooperation.
her role as a healer in the group.
I'm gonna bap Corvus.
Well,
Do you know how close I've come to dying? On multiple occasions? That
I would love to
Bumper.
hear about those.
Well, when was the last time I came close to dying?
Other than the previous
month?
day, it was it was like a month prior when you jumped out the window without armor and fought the cultists.
Probably last month when you got the ire of your sword.
When you went Rambo. So it was against those
Ah, yes,
crazed
Rambo,
by
my
the
favorite
crazy-
play.
I'm just saying that your own life, if you're a healer, is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Yeah, you can be more than just a healer, but just make sure you don't get downed before the rest of us.
Yeah,
mean,
because
I
if
need
you
to
go down, it's
worry.
a problem for the rest of us.
You don't need to strictly be in the back healing everyone because that sounds boring. But you could be in the middle lines.
Yes.
I guess
It's
I
always
just
good to
really-
save at least some power just in case things get really nasty.
I've always got to try to keep track of where everyone is. So you should too.
I guess
Does anyone want a crowbar?
no.
What?
I found a crowbar.
Why do you have a crowbar? Why is there... Who enchants a crowbar?
I don't know, but you smack magic shit and it stops.
That sounds dangerous.
Why would you put it on a crowbar?
Because, like I said, you smack magic shit and it stops. It's great for putting wizards in their place.
You know what? That is a fair point.
It's used to cast Dispel Magic.
Ah,
Wizards on their bullshit again? Smack them with the crowbar.
Oh,
Yeah.
It would have been... This is out of character. That would have been so sad if we had this item before the trial that Levere went through with the wizard guy and the birds.
Oh,
Yeah. Wizard back on their bullshit? What you need is the crowbar of Dizicorpizo.
Yeah, go beat up his robins.
Twice per long rest, you can bash the magic out of an item.
Yeah, this needs strength though, so if you're weak, probably not for you.
Exactly the strongest, so that's why I'm not using. Also, I'm out of attunements.
I'd consider myself more nimble than strong.
Is the strongest.
Oh yeah, speaking of you, Tross, we did also find something I think you'd find useful.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yes, I noticed how many times you had tied a rope to a dagger during that fight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Did you find
And,
more rope?
No, I found something better.
Something better.
I open up my door, and I pull out the chain.
Oh wow, that's a lot of gold in there.
Don't worry about that. But here you go. And I hand him a chain.
Wait,
Yeah, takes the chain and is like, oh wow. You know, I used to have something a lot like this. It was magic
That's
though.
magical.
Oh, okay.
That's magical too.
Then I had something a lot like this. I used to...
How did you lose it?
Oh, well, I gave it to my captain about half the time. We shared it. She found a lot more use for it than I did once I got my braces. And what she would do is she tied it to her sword and essentially, well, she flung it around, and it was amazing.
Well, this is
Fascinating.
a chain of returning.
Oh! Now, I suspected as much when you said it was enchanted. And, you know, mentioned the ropes earlier. I will definitely hold on to this.
I don't know why it needs to be enchanted. It's just a chain.
Well, the enchantment is making it easier to throw things that shouldn't be thrown. Like, my
Okay.
daggers, they're made to be thrown. Well, I mean, daggers aren't made to be thrown, but they are easier to throw than, say, a sword, or an axe,
True.
or a hammer. Yeah, the one that I had was made by my friend Gary, the other person on our crew, Gargarok. Yeah.
The dwarf.
Yes.
Gary.
Yes. He made most of our weapons and stuff.
Good old
He
Gary.
actually made that. He actually made that, and he points to Corvus's scythe.
Vagron, huh?
Gargarok.
Gagarok.
Gargarok.
Gargarok.
Yes. We called him Gary.
Call him Gary to annoy him.
Well, I mean, we did. But he loved it.
I wonder how annoyed Lorcax would be if we called him Lawrence.
Quick.
Where is he, anyways?
Probably taking a nap.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I mean,
Holy crap.
He's probably tired.
Lorcax also dealt with a lot of heavy damage as well. Would imagine.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what I was doing, like, after getting my head straight.
Yeah.
Just trying to help him out.
Oh, Livia, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Yeah, points to the terminal, and you can see a handprint. It says, "Do you think you could touch that? I tried, but it didn't do anything."
Sure. Let me just get a good look. And is there any precursor written on it?
No, but you do see that there are 5 grayed out circles around it, and 2 that aren't grayed out. 1 blue and 1 green.
Oh yeah, and did Levere close the thing after he took out the crowbar and chain?
Yes.
Okay.
He does not leave it open due to the danger that it presents.
Oh yeah, that thing can kill a child.
Yeah.
Um,
Or a very stupid rat.
Yeah, or bird. But yeah, around the handprint there are 7 circles, 5 of which are grayed out, 1 which is blue, and 1 which is green. The coloration actually matches the circle in your bracer. So I guess it's 6 around the handprint, and then 1 in the middle.
I'm pretty sure these are like they communicate somehow. Anyway, let me just and I press my left hand to the handprint. My little koboldy hand.
As soon as you do, off in the distance towards the southeast-ish, you hear a deep noise. It's just like, and around you, the entire structure vibrates as you hear.
Okay, I think that was Tortu off in the distance.
Yeah, I possibly.
In the direction.
Possibly.
Oh my god, imagine how scared shitless that little gnome is.
Oh man, I wish I could see his face. As he says that, Mal smirks and pulls out the orb of scrying.
Yes.
Who wants to see?
I do.
Alright, tosses you the orb.
Alright. How do I use this?
Well, first you got to attune to it.
Oh, I'm out of slots. Here you go, Tross.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, focuses on it. It takes about an hour, and, or it takes about half an hour to attune, and then about 10 minutes later, Tross gives the thumbs up.
Anything on the panel look different now that I've pressed the button?
No.
I press it again.
Alright. As at this point, you notice that the 2 colored lights light up with the notes. The blue one lights up with the first note, and the green one lights up with the second note. And you hear the
Alright, I should probably stop doing that before people get suspicious.
And Tross starts just laughing. That'll teach you to steal my research.
What?
He has a rival back at the academy, I say to Mal.
What was the what?
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 What's up, Sushi?
How does that teach the person anything?
No.
What happened?
It doesn't. I'm just taking satisfaction in
His discomfort.
Yeah,
Tross is just taking satisfaction in his rival's discomfort, something that we can all relate to.
exactly.
Why is he discomforted?
Because loud noise.
Yes.
Sudden loud noise that he has no way to comprehend.
Lavia touching
he
that
can't-
thing caused Tortu to make a very loud noise. This about the same loudness as it does on here.
Ah,
And I'm not going to press this again, because if I do that a third time, someone's going to get suspicious. If it's loud
Okay.
enough for us to hear it, if it's loud enough for us to hear Tortu from here, probably shouldn't do it too much. There's probably people over in Kusei that are hearing it.
Yeah, that's probably true. We should probably... Well, I'm going to go to the Institute as soon as we make dock, and I am going to try to get... I'm going to make another attempt at receiving a grant. This time for this one, since it's... but I will try to hopefully be able to learn more. Especially whatever
can you
this...
figure out how to navigate them?
Oh, I would love nothing more. But as is, I don't know anything about it. Like, the symbols on the wall must mean something.
I still kind of remembered something about navigating Tortu from that dream. I don't... It's hazy. I just remember that I was navigating it.
Oh, the, oh, right, yes. Yes,
The archfey dream.
yes. Sorry, I thought you meant
Odds.
the dream you mentioned
No, not
months ago.
not my prophetic vision dreams.
How
Oh my
many
God.
dreams do you get?
As he says that, thinking about the prophetic dreams, you actually do remember seeing lights like these in the sky in those prophetic dreams.
Hold on.
You get a lot of dreams.
I'm looking at the symbols. I'm looking at these weird dots and lines on the walls.
Alright, roll intelligence. Just to check.
Oh boy. Oh boy, this is -1. 6.
I mean, they're lights. You can't really discern any, like, patterns that would overlap with your dream. It just vaguely reminds you of that. The weird sky in the dreams.
I remember seeing something like this, but I don't know. It's a dream from over a month ago. It's kind of hazy.
Nah, that's fair. Who knows? Maybe you'll
I
have another
barely
one.
remember the dream that I had 2 minutes ago.
You were asleep 2 minutes ago?
I was meditating.
Don't you go into your sword when you meditate?
Yes. Sort of.
Sword of.
Yeah. Finger guns.
Yeah, finger guns.
I'm gonna unsheath my sword halfway and start walking towards him.
Everyone roll perception. Except for Sushi.
God, fuck. I'm changing my dice.
20.
I rolled a 10. I have not rolled above a 7 this whole game so far.
Oh no.
So Corvus, you noted. Oh, and what did you roll? What did you?
15.
15.
Mm.
All right.
I rolled a 10.
All right. So Corvus, you're the only one that really notices it, but there's a crack in Sushi's sword.
Sushi, before you go meditating, I think you might need to sit down and hear what I have to
Finished
say.
meditating.
Sushi, I don't think your sword is 100%. I think it's been... Yeah, like a crack. There's a crack there.
I know.
As Corvus pointed out, y'all can see it now that y'all know what to look for and where to look for it.
Honestly, surprised it's not like glowing.
Just looks like a regular crack.
Yep.
Hmm. Well, it's the damn thing's magic, so it's probably fine.
Yeah, see, I got some pieces.
It's just
She just, like,
cosmetic wear.
she just like takes out of her pocket, and it's just like sword dust. It's like pocket lint, but like
Yeah, it's just a
full
single.
of little shards of swords.
It's just a single shard, like a small chip. It's pretty sharp.
So
Actually.
I think like these things are usually supposed to be mostly held together. Any missing piece like that could bring something bad to the whole, you know?
No, that's fine. It's magic.
Why should I care if it brings something bad?
Like something back to perhaps not you but your god connection to you. I'm just saying.
I feel like that would be really difficult. My god's in hell. Or the abyss. I don't remember.
I'm just
Far
simply
away.
saying
I'm
if you don't listen to me and it's something that
Wait,
goes wrong
I thought
with
your
this,
god was in your sword.
I'm gonna put an arm around Corvus's shoulder, standing on my tiptoes because I'm 3 feet tall.
No, an ancient...
Corvus. There's a difference between a god and a patron.
No, the ancient creature that made a deal with my ancestors, well, not my ancestors, but somebody's ancestors who formed the empire that my father is currently ruling, is trapped in the sword. My god, she's just, around. She tortured a guy once, got really famous for it. He got famous for it too, which honestly, I feel like that's not a lot of work. Like, who gets famous for getting tortured? It's
I don't know. That sounds pretty fun. The torturing, not the being tortured part. I don't know. You could make a spectacle about it. You could easily make a spectacle about it.
I'm just saying that, like, I feel like my goddess should get more noteworthiness, but for some reason, the man she tortured is considered more famous. It's ridiculous.
Who did she torture?
Ilmater?
Oh,
Who?
that
Hold on, let me roll
the suffer.
religion.
Oh,
16. Yeah.
you know who
you
Ilmater is. You
you
were
would
in
know
their
who
temple.
Ilmater
You were in their temple like 2 months prior.
Oh, that's right. We went to the little rundown temple of Ilmater.
Yeah, the sufferer.
Storage closet in a different church.
Yeah, it was
Ilmater, the martyr god.
the
The
sufferer.
tortured one. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, I feel like it's ridiculous that he got more famous.
Yeah. Varen, as y'all are talking about Ilmater, you remember where you saw that symbol that is on the flask that you had picked up, that you were attuned that you're attuned to.
Well, you know, sushi. People tend not to. Most people tend not to worship evil gods.
I
They don't
prefer it if
have-
nobody worshipped any gods, honestly.
Evil Schmeevil. Who cares? It's a new age.
It's
Fine.
a new age.
Okay, but have any of them done anything to actually be considered a god? Torturing, being tortured, anyone can do that.
I mean, she does a lot of, like, stuff with, like, blood sacrifices and magic shit. It's fun.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I think most of the gods, are okay. Whatever. They're powerful, so okay. Really, the only ones I respect are the dragon gods. They were there before them.
I can understand that. They do have the flair for the dramatique.
Dragon gods aren't even mostly from a different universe. They're mostly just from here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were here first.
The other planes are far more interesting.
We were here first, so I respect them more.
The lower planes.
I am very
deserve
clearly biased.
respect.
What if y'all weren't here
The lower
first?
planes reserve respect, and the higher planes too, I'm sure. They're just not as fun.
Yeah. So let's go over to Guppy. Guppy, you and River have been on a walk ever since the y'all have been just walking around these ruins ever since it was raised up from the sea.
Just exploring.
More like walking to clear the head.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So River has been fairly quiet this walk.
Guppy's gonna... Are you alright?
I don't know.
You weren't hurt, were you?
No.
Oh.
I was I stayed hidden.
Oh, good.
I don't know. Are you okay?
Guppy's gonna look down at his hands and flex them a couple times.
There's still a little bit, just a tiny bit frostbitten from when your ice knife backfired because there was a nat 1 rolled when trying. But they'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I can feel my fingers again.
That's good. Need help warming them up? She says, grabbing your hand.
Oh, okay.
They are cold.
Right?
Weren't you supposed to
Ice.
get better at channeling your magic when you?
I'm trying. Mom's mad at me right now, so you know, it's complicated, I guess.
What do we do from here?
Oh.
Yeah.
Suppose I get you home.
Yeah.
I settle things with Dad because I yelled at him when I left.
Oh, that is a terrible idea. That's just so you.
He wasn't gonna let me go. I had to.
I understand. I shouldn't have come. I just didn't know what to do. It was
okay.
a good idea at the time.
And I'm sort of glad this happened. I think once I settle at home, I'm coming back up.
To here?
Well, around. The dream that you had.
Yeah.
You said that it was a flower or a plant, and it was hard.
Yeah, it was a plant, but it was like hard. It was red, like coral, but softer than coral.
Guppy looks like he's concentrating very hard on every word she's saying.
It was it was firm, but you could press into it, and it was full of juices.
Well, like a sponge.
Yes, like a sponge, but more sturdy than a sponge.
What if there was some truth to that? What if whatever plant this is really can cure what your brother had? I have a feeling.
It won't bring him back, though.
It won't.
I asked some of the elders, the ones who helped the soldiers a few years back, but they said that since it was an illness that took him, they couldn't do anything.
Well, these guys know magic that I don't, and that we don't. So maybe our elders don't know. But also, if we could find that plant, we can prevent anything else from happening to anyone else.
Do we need to go back?
He's gonna, like, scratch the back of his neck. I did yell at Dad.
He's gonna
I
be
mean-
mad. Why don't... What if we go back now, he's gonna be mad.
He's gonna be mad.
Maybe we go back if we find the plant.
I guess that'd work. Have to ask Mom to tell him that we're okay and that we didn't die. He thought I was gonna die. I told him I wasn't gonna die.
Yeah, you should probably talk to your mom.
I should probably talk to Mom. Do I have to?
I mean,
She's mad.
you can talk to her anywhere, can't you?
She's so much scarier when she's mad.
What if we write a letter?
A letter would be good. Yes, that word. Yes.
All right. Do you have any paper?
Does Guppy have paper? I don't think Guppy has paper. I feel like palms at his jacket and his bag.
It would be made out of like kelp.
Yeah. He's like, I got seaweed? I'm sure they'll let me borrow some paper.
All right. Okay. Yes, okay. So let's go back, get some paper, write a letter, and give it to your mom.
Are you not wanting to come? Are you not wanting to go home? I thought you'd want to go home. It's dangerous out here.
It doesn't feel like home. I don't know where home... I don't know where I'd feel at home. I just know not there.
Okay. Guppy's going to put a hand, like, squeeze her hands, and he's gonna be like, so, I'll go home once we find you a home.
Okay. And in the meantime, while we're looking for it, we can try and find that flower. Maybe home will feel like home once we find it, and know that no one else will get hurt by it.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay. Let's go and get that paper.
Yeah.
All right.
The paper.
Yes. All right. And y'all head back to the main chamber where y'all come across Sushi and Levere arguing about what it means to be a god.
Guppy,
Oh, it's good to be a god.
is Mom a
and you get
goddess?
to be a god.
technically? Guppy heard God equals patron. Does that make Mom a
No, I
goddess?
said gods aren't patrons.
Oh.
They
sorry.
can be, but not all every time.
I mean, a lot of patrons could count as gods. It just the difference is that the patrons that aren't gods don't have worshippers. That is mostly the difference. Power level wise, pretty much the same.
Wait,
Patrons have
would that make the archfey that y'all killed be a god, since those
Yes.
weird people?
We killed a god! My
You
mom's
killed-
a god! It's a good day.
Your mom does have worshippers.
Hmm.
It's good to kill a god
All
when you
right.
don't get the people's nod.
Mal just says, Mal the Godslayer. I love the ring to that.
I can get behind killing gods.
Yes.
Could I,
Probably not for a while, though. That was a tough fight.
you guys have paper, right? I need to write Mom a letter. Because if I talk to her, she's gonna yell at me.
Yeah, hold on.
How are you gonna give her the letter?
Oh, we
don't-
need a bottle.
Hold on. I'm gonna open my door again, head in, get
You
my
know who-
notebook.
You know who probably has a bottle? Levere.
Okay.
I head into my little room, I take my notebook and tear
River
out, like, the
pokes her
last
head
sheet.
in, super confused.
Who?
River.
I head into this.
See,
This-
They've got all
room.
kinds of magic we've never seen before.
What
Like,
are
I
all
grab my
those
notebook because I
other-
put it in there to keep it safe from the water. I tear out the sheet in the back and hand it to Guppy.
okay.
Oh, and here's a pencil.
All right.
You know how to write?
Pencil. I can write. I've never seen a pencil before, but I can write.
Do you
Okay.
have any ink?
Oh, it doesn't need ink.
Doesn't need ink.
Doesn't need ink.
All kinds of magic.
That's amazing.
I prefer a brush personally.
Yeah, but those need ink.
Yes.
So yes,
And inkwells are not very practical on ships.
they're not that unpractical if you have a big enough inkwell.
We put one on a. We put one on because I wrote a lot on my travels, and
You
so
put
did
one on a
some of-
gyroscope.
Yes. Yeah, well, a pendulum. It was on a stand with a pendulum.
That seems too complicated for. Like I
Well, it
I
was.
just like
Gary
being able
made
to-
it.
yeah. It's just easier to just have something that I can just sharpen to make sure it writes again.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, Guppy will write his letter.
As
In
you're
what?
as you're writing it, River's gonna go to Livia and say, "Do you have a bottle that we can put it in?"
Hold on. Da-da. Let's see. There's this rum, but there's still rum in it. He's just going through his backpack at this point.
That inkwell story makes me think of the old NASA, then Russian.
Well, yeah, but the reason
Parking
why
lot story.
pencils aren't good in space is because the shavings can clog up the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
that's
the cosmonauts don't give a shit about that.
Well, I mean, the story was phrased terribly to make Americans look stupid for trying to find a way for a pin to work. In
When
the
it's
underground.
more like a story of cosmonauts are fucking insane and they have guns in every single one of their space shuttles.
In case the space bears. And their space
Genuinely,
unicycles.
it's in case they land in Siberia and they need to fight off bears. It's great.
I know.
No.
I love it.
You don't?
Oh dear.
amazing.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh me. Oh my.
What's up?
Does anybody have a
My
bottle?
storage space emptied itself.
Oh,
on
no.
D&D Beyond.
Oh no!
Oh, that's rough. You're gonna have to re-add everything.
47 rations.
Big oof.
Did you do it on your own? Like. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
River-
it's just a little custom
I-
item I have.
yeah. All right. Rivers,
I have an empty potion bottle.
that'll work. She grabs it and the cork.
There you go.
All right. So, what are you writing on the letter?
He is, dear mom,
Good so far.
sorry for disobeying you. Appreciate the help. River and I are gonna go. Please tell Dad not dead. Please tell Dad I'm not dead, and apologize for me for yelling at him.
All right. You
I'll
oh.
tell him I'll come back when he's less mad.
All right. With-
Also, River wanted to like find a home, so priorities.
All right. So, you write
He
that.
loves River very much, I promise. She's his best friend. He's just scared.
No. So you write that wonderful letter, roll it up. On the side, you write to mom.
Yes.
put it in the bottle. River corks it, and y'all walk out of the room towards the edge of the city. And River just
Toss it
says,
in the ocean.
"Do you want to do the
instantly
honors?"
gets grabbed.
Sure, and Guppy's gonna just throw it.
Roll strength.
There we go.
He's gonna just yeet it.
I've
Oh,
I've
shoot.
re-added
Where'd
what I
you
remember.
Oh no, my D20. It fell. Where'd it go? There it is. I found it. Okay.
Oh no, my D20. It's broken.
He's gonna eat it.
Oh no,
Oh,
the table.
11. 11.
All right.
Strength.
You toss it. You see it go bloop, and that's the last you see of it.
You think she'll get it?
Yeah, I do. I think she'll probably get
I've
it.
re-added what I can remember is in my space.
You think she'll take it well?
Well, we got about a week before she comes to visit.
See, I'm pretty sure if we're not actually there when she comes to visit, she's gonna be mad.
Yeah. But she has a letter, so she'll know why we aren't there. It's just like we're there, right?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm sure her and Dad's always complaining that he doesn't get enough alone time with her.
Yeah. I'm
Something
sure it'll be
about
fine.
me being a spoiled brat.
You're not spoiled.
So, no, see, I'm not. That's what I
Exactly.
keep telling Dad.
Yeah. I mean, someone who's spoiled wouldn't be able to come all this way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I did pretty good.
River is like just like realizing what y'all have just done.
I can't believe that Guppy was is the responsible one between the two of them.
Only in this instance.
Guppy isn't
Alright.
spoiled. Just like sushi isn't spoiled.
Yeah. Around this time, the Cito Solaire docks by the docks on the side. Livier, go ahead and roll. Actually, everyone who's in the main chamber, go ahead and roll perception real quick, as y'all
Okay.
are just chilling.
My goodness. 12. I've not rolled above a 10. Like I said, I have not rolled above a 7 this whole time.
Ooh, 20.
Guppy got a 19.
Oh, nice.
I think I
rolled
got
Nat
your
20, total 24.
Awesome.
I got a total 21.
All right,
not an
so
18.
Sushi, Guppy, and Varen, you all notice as y'all are looking around, there seems to be like on the side of the the tiered what was it? The tiered panels that lead up to the core of this city. The same one that has the same structure that has like the handprint and the map and all that. It's different tiers, as you can see on the picture that I had posted last week. Y'all see that there is a small crystal obelisk about 4 inches long, and capped with like gold, and has a rope around it keeping it on a hook. A small string around it keeping it on a hook. Which is a small 4-sided, 4-inch long obelisk, like the shape of the Washington Monument.
Shiny.
But
Is it
like,
shiny?
it is shiny.
I want to look for the shiny.
All right.
I want to go to the shiny.
All right, as you climb up the tiers, Trust's like, hey! And as you step on the panels to get to it, and you pull it off, looking on the end, you can see that there's the shape of a manta ray on the gold cap that is on the flat side, which would be the bottom of it, I guess. And it seems to be made out of some type of quartz.
Feels familiar.
Shiny. I'm gonna take it down.
I'm gonna
All right.
look over at Sushi. What you got there?
I've got a shiny.
Is it important?
Got a manta ray on it.
Well, that's probably something important to the place.
But it's shiny.
Interesting.
Let me see if
Probably
it's
some-
magical.
It's probably something important for Mobula. I'm gonna start looking around the panel to see if there's any like slots or something that looks like what she's holding up.
All right, roll investigation.
Investigation.
I'd know if the
15.
shiny was magical if I had shiny with me.
You don't know, or you don't see anything that it would like necessarily fit into. As you're looking, Mal says, "Oh well, that's interesting," and pulls out one that's very similar. Although they point the flat end to you, and you can see it's got a picture of a turtle on it. On the cap. The same place where the manta ray is on the other one.
Okay, well, that's very obviously something important regarding these machines.
Yeah. Yes.
This has happened to y'all before?
Sort of.
Kinda.
Well,
Last
we
time we
gotta-
met, we tried. Okay. In my defense, I didn't try to kill any of them. They tried to kill me, though.
You were threatening a child.
No, a threat means I wouldn't follow through, and I clearly did. You are the ones
Okay,
that tried
then-
calling a bluff that wasn't a bluff.
Okay, then let me reiterate. You were harming a child.
Okay, that is more accurate. But anyway, I found this one on the floor of Tortu, which I later learned was actually the ceiling. So I suppose
Was
it
it-
fell off a hook in Tortu's core.
Well, okay, hold on. I'm gonna look back over to the panel and note it, and look at the look at the circles. It might have something to do with whatever this center circle is. Because okay, so you said there's 6 circles and then one in the middle.
Yes, the one in the middle is grayed out, but it.
I mean, yeah, most of them are grayed out.
Yes, it shares the same pattern as the gems on your bracelet, whereas 6 in a circle and 1 in the center. You currently have a blue gem and a green gem on your bracelet, on your armband.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Okay. If the Emerald Flame is anything like the Sapphire Flame, we're gonna have to find some old ancient dungeon to give me a trial.
Well, that sounds like a you
gosh.
problem.
I feel like the protagonist in a book.
There's not enough singing for this to be a worthy show.
That's why I said book and
Any
not
of us
play.
is the protagonist, it would be me.
I'm the one with the magic MacGuffin.
And I'm an exiled princess that has a magic sword.
What about
Yes, and-
little Corvus? who's-
Protagonist.
What about
I'm-
little old Corvus, who's here to experience the world for the first time and be the change the world needs?
Well, think of it this way. I'm the dashing young rogue with the magic bracer that can read a language that almost no one else can read.
Yeah, almost.
Almost. I give a wink. But anyway, arguing over who's the main character in our
Princess.
lives is kind of pointless.
Princess.
Tross says, "My vote is the captain."
Captains are you. Most of the time, captains are supporting characters.
Could I be the main character?
Mine certainly wasn't.
I think it really depends.
Guppy has the next most likely chance to be main character after me, but Guppy has only been here for like a day, so.
Yeah, well, we've only known some people for a day.
It's been like 3 days.
Guppy's the main character of his own life.
You've known Guppy for like 3 days.
How long has it been?
Well, yeah,
We
because
came across him. Remember, we came across him on that slaver ship, and then we had to sail to the
Yeah.
the middle of
There was
nowhere.
some travel time.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, he gets excited. River, I get to show you their beds. They're made of sponges.
Oh, sponges are so comfortable.
They're different.
Oh?
They put sponges in fabric. They call them pillows.
What's fabric?
Guppy finds it very hard to... It's like seaweed, but it's not a plant.
Sometimes it's plant.
It's like if you wove seaweed together, but smaller.
Oh, smaller seaweed? Wait, is
Smaller-
that why their clothes are such weird colors?
Yes.
My clothes are weird colors.
Because of very weird clothes.
Your clothes look like you got them from the shell of a crab. Like a big crab.
Yeah, they're red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crabs are red.
Not a weird
Yeah.
color.
Only the elite guards of our city wears crab armor.
It's very
Sounds
protective.
Like
It is?
sounds like a lot of work to
It's
try
gonna
and
be
harvest
like-
crabs.
It's Guppy, like, pounds his chest plate. Very protective, yes.
Yeah.
Mm. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
Alright.
Jeez. Okay, so from where we are, sailing to Fischio, gonna take. Wait. Oh, shit! I can't remember. Silver, did we? Which way was the actual way to say it, and which way was the visitor's way
I'm sorry?
of pronouncing Fischio?
Oh, Fatio is the proper way. The
Okay.
tourists say Fischio.
All right, so from here over to Fatio, that should be
Fischio.
3 days, 4 days. Fatio.
Chio.
Fitio. Fitio. Fatio.
Tio.
Video?
It's the
Video?
main. It's the capital of
ITO.
Vistar.
Now, I heard that Fitio killed the radio star.
What's a radio?
I don't know. Like I said, I only heard it.
I think that's something the people in McCreer are working on.
Oh, actually, yeah, that does make sense.
I mean, shit, if they've got such fanciful musicals as what I saw in your little dream,
Hey,
who knows what they've got?
you promised not to talk about that.
Bilba has family in McCreer.
Oh?
Maybe she'll know.
I just said it was fanciful. I'm not going into detail.
Well, yes, I confess. I do enjoy the
You're
theater.
fanciful.
I am fanciful, thank you.
Yes,
What's the-
yes.
Do we have theaters?
Yeah, you would have theaters.
So, like a big...
yeah,
You'd have like a big.
Just a big
Greek-style
clamshell?
it is. I'm thinking like Zora Hall from
Yeah.
from Majora's Mask.
Just a giant clamshell.
Yeah.
You guys have
style.
You guys have giant clams up here?
It's a big building. Tiered seating. Pretty elaborate.
You know, most of the
Lot
theaters
of
in my
props.
homeland are pretty small.
Well, this isn't some theater off in the east. This is the theater off in the west.
Well,
You're all Westerners to me.
It literally is Western theater versus Eastern theater.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're all Westerners to me.
Yes.
Well,
Around
look, they
this
don't all hail
time,
from the Far East.
I mean, Sushi is from the eastmost island.
Exactly.
So around this time, the sun is starting to set.
Well, we should probably head back to the ship.
Yeah.
All right. Where is the ship?
Just out there. And I'd point to, we can probably see it either out near the, near where all the extra treasure fell into the ocean, slash where the bottle got thrown out of.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's either that or just outside a window.
It's well, you're like in the head of the thing. The place that they were is. So the treasure would probably be like on the eastern fin, not far from the, not far from the center, or not center, the head, and where the bottle was thrown was on the western end, like if it was facing north. So the left fin.
Nice.
Treasure on the right fin, bottle on the left fin. They docked on the left side.
Alright. It's, he's gonna squint. Cause there's probably, like, corridors and winding halls.
Yeah. Once
Probably
you make
just,
your
like,
way out, you
yeah.
can you manage to walk along the side to see the ship. Right as around the time where the sun completely goes and there's those few minutes of pitch darkness before the lights begin to streak across the sky.
The guiding lights.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see there's a small fire on the ship.
What?
Does it look out of control?
No.
What are we saying? It's fire on a wooden ship. Okay, everyone. And Olivier's just running towards the ship.
As you get onto the ship, as you get on the gangplank, you can see the sushi servants are struggling to contain the goose who is breathing fire everywhere. There's a small fire. It looks like there's a small fire caused by one of the barrels of rum spilling and then catching fire.
No!
Oh no, not the rum!
They managed to get the barrel itself away, but it's like Soba is like rolling the barrel frantically as it's leaving a trail of rum that the fire is climbing to, like
Collapse to my
like
knees and start pounding the deck. Damn it! No!
like Soba's trying to basically outrun the fire to keep it from getting to the keep it from getting to the barrel, while Udon and Ramen are holding the goose down.
But you have water magic, please help.
Let's see.
Barrett's immediately gonna help with the barrel and get it to where there's not rum coming out of it anymore.
Oh, Guppy does have shape water.
Alright.
So Guppy is just gonna take the biggest amount that he can from the ocean and dump it onto the ship.
Okay, what is the most amount you can do with control water?
I choose an area of water that I can see within a range that fits within a 5-foot cube.
Okay, so a 5...
Move or otherwise change the flow, cause the water to form into simple shapes, change the water color,
Alright,
freeze
so
the water.
a 5-foot cube, that would be 25 cubic feet of... wait, hold on. No, that would be 100... That'd be 125 cubic feet of of water. So let's see.
935 gallons.
And I can change the flow of it so I can make it come up and flow onto the ship.
All right. So, how
This is
much?
a flawless plan.
How much? Let's see. Cubic feet.
I think you're.
125.
Yeah,
Jesus
you're,
Christ!
you're,
That
re-
is
you're
seven-
misreading it. You're misreading
I
it.
am?
5 cubic feet is a cube that's 5 foot across.
Oh, okay. Thank God, because I thought it was. I was thinking 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot. Okay, so how much does 5 cubic feet?
About
Okay, that's-
37.5 gallons.
Yeah, that's 312 pounds still.
Decent fish tank. It's fine.
Yeah. That's a solid. That's a decent fish tank. So, Guppy just gets this cube of water and just.
I helped.
The fire is out. The goose is soaked, but it just slides off because it's a goose and they're waterproof.
Levere is also soaked.
I imagine anyone on the ship is pretty soaked.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It's a good thing you do your best to keep it from to keep the decks from leaking.
The goose. Right.
Yeah.
Is there any?
Very.
Is there any more fire?
No,
Very naughty.
Okay.
that was a considerable amount of water.
If not, Guppy. If there was, Guppy was gonna be like, "All right, and again."
So the fire is contained. The goose is still being restrained. The possum is hanging from one of the ropes and is starting to wake up.
How big is she?
I know I rolled to see how big. Or did you roll?
Hold on, let me roll a d4. 1.
Okay, tiny.
Okay.
Category size tiny.
I'll be sure to catch her if she falls.
She's a possum. She knows how to wake up upside down and climb up and do all that. She crawls onto the railing.
I pick her up and put her on my head.
All right. She is confused, but lets it happen.
The lizard anywhere around?
Roll investigation.
Oh, investigation. And whoop, shoot. Roll 20 or.
I rolled a
beyond
4 for my investigation. I'm too
What about the
preoccupied
dog?
with being wet.
Investigation is intelligence. This isn't gonna be a good roll. That is a 6.
Hey, it's better than my 4.
You'll have no idea.
It's probably just eating Lorcax's room at the moment.
They had
Is
this
Shiny around?
lizard that could, like, be okay underwater.
Oh yeah, we
Didn't
have
die.
an immortal pet lizard.
I wanted to show River.
Where's Chimey?
Probably in your room.
I'm gonna walk towards my room, just wagging my sword around.
As you enter your room, you can see that Shiny is currently eating some of your rations.
That is the least offensive thing he could eat, so I'm fine with this.
Look, he's a raccoon. He doesn't eat. Well, they do eat some, but they
Anyone
eat garbage that is food.
anyone else want to look for the lizard?
Part of my room is filled with rice paper. That could count as food.
Vern will look while she's looking for Naya.
Okay.
Was it
Is Naya what you
investigation?
named the
or-
dog?
Yes, investigation.
You know, where
19.
Shiny like a backpack.
You find your dog in your room, sleeping on your bed, right where you left them. And you pick up your dog to go look for the lizard. You find the lizard has somehow gotten its head stuck in that slot in the center of the wheel.
We'll gently
All right.
release the lizard.
Comes
Give it a
out
few
after.
pats.
It comes out after a few tugs. It's just looking confused.
Like always.
Yes.
We'll get some pets.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
Okay. As my dump stat.
Oof.
Okay. 13.
13. All right. Looking at the slot that it was stuck in, it's that slot that was in the center. The square-shaped hole that goes deep a few inches.
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Huh.
Yeah.
Mm.
You gotta bring-
As Mal boards the ship, and just says, "Wow, that was impressive."
Yeah, thanks.
No,
bring-
I was referring to the fact that it was on fire and everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Sushi is walking up with wearing shiny like a backpack.
As soon as Shiny gets near Mal, they immediately tug at Mal's earring, a pearl earring, and just says, "Shiny, shiny, shiny." And Mal's like, "No, don't rip that off," and grabs Shiny's wrist. Says, "No. I'm gonna roll animal handling for Mal.
But a shiny
Oh,
likes shinies.
it keeps trying to reach for the pearl."
Sushi, just get away from Mal.
Alright, I'll just pull shiny away.
Alright.
We know
hug
how
him
Mal
like a
is.
Pikachu
You don't want a
toy.
dead raccoon.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna hold him like a Pikachu toy. Like, just...
Yeah. This raccoon's almost as big as you are.
Which makes it cute. Like, I'm holding like a giant stuffed animal.
Yeah. So, where am I staying tonight? I'm too tapped out to leave on my own.
Well, you can stay in my room.
Not with that. I don't trust things that grab at my face.
I'm sorry, he just likes shiny things.
Hold on, let me just pinned messages. Notes, pinned
I'm
messages.
sure Lorcax wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, who had what room, like, size-wise.
Lorcax and... Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Where is...
Sushi has the largest room.
Yeah, that's because Sushi shares it with the retainers.
With 3 other people.
Exactly.
Lavere has a room that is 10 by 10. Lorcax and Corvus share a room that was... They share a room.
They have
Oh, no, what it is...
Or,
is
no, they share a
Lorcax-
closet. They share a closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they share.
And
yeah.
Tross has been staying in Murovik's old room, which is the one that is top deck towards the bow of the ship, across from the captain's quarters, which is at the stern of the ship at top deck.
Okay. How big is my room?
Your room is pretty big. It is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... 4, let's say about 4 by 3. What is 4 times 3?
Put them in bed with the dwarven wizard.
Equals
Put
that
them in bed with the dwarven
times
wizard.
5.
We could put
About
Mal in the
60
closet.
square feet. Yours is about
Hmm?
60 square feet.
Nice. Tay's not staying with me.
We have a space that's kind of between 2 rooms that you could go in. I have some spare bed rolls if you need.
Let's see.
They call it a closet, but I don't think they've stored anything in there.
Well, let me just think for a moment. And they pull out their spell book to look through things. Alright. I need to see. Alright, nope, that's a bust.
Hey. Wait, no.
Yeah, no, well, guess I'll have to do it. If I could create my own accommodations, I'd have enough power to leave this place on my own terms. But I don't. Because of the eel.
Yeah, the eel. Don't worry. You'll be, rested up in the morning and can leave.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, right, I had something for you.
Oh?
Farron's gonna just rummage through her bag and pull out a small pouch and hand it over to him.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's just a little something, for helping us out.
And how much is it?
3 platinum, 20 gold, and 200 silver.
Jesus Christ. No.
No?
No.
Don't want it?
Oh, believe me, I do want it, but it would behoove me to not accept it.
Why?
I plan on
Well, yeah.
stabbing myself shortly before I leave.
What?
So that when I return, it looks like I came not on my own free will and had to make a hasty decision.
Yeah, that makes sense. Lomat doesn't exactly like us.
Yes. And also she can't see us right now because she doesn't have... Oh, where did I put it? No, well.
You let Tross use it, he probably might. He
Right.
might still have it.
Tross just says, "What? No, I don't have it." Going to quickly roll.
Side. Did we leave it on Mobula? Thank goodness we
Jesus,
haven't
that was-
undocked yet.
Terrible. That was a terrible roll. Oh wait. I'm proficient in it, which means does reliable talent work on things you're proficient in, or only the specific like?
Anything you're proficient in.
Okay, all right, that is better
You
then.
cannot roll under a 10 on anything you're proficient in.
All right, that's better then because I rolled a 4 on I rolled a 4 on deception. Let's see, versus Mal's insight. Well, Mal rolled a bad on insight. So, Mal, as far as Mal's concerned, Tross is telling the truth.
God damn
Did we
it.
leave it on Mobula?
Actually, why don't y'all roll insight to see if Tross is telling the truth?
Boy,
I rolled a 14.
insight is.
I rolled a
Oh,
5.
where'd we go? Insight. Okay.
My dice roll was a
19.
2.
Guppy rolled a 19.
Nice.
13.
As far as all of y'all are concerned, Tross is telling the truth.
Jeez, what is his deception?
Well, he's got expertise.
To be fair, we kind of all rolled not great.
Yeah. Between reliable talent and expertise, it's enough to get by.
Probably in the 20s.
No. Not that high.
Okay. I guess he does. That's right. He's probably not super maxed out on charisma.
Just enough to have been able to be a successful rogue in the past. His persuasion is garbage.
I mean, I have +2 to persuasion.
Yeah. So,
+5 to deception, though, because I'm proficient in it.
so
My
yeah.
persuasion's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, you're a bard.
So Mal's
good.
not taking any money then.
Yeah, Mel's
No.
not going to take any money.
I'll split
have
that
good
back up into
persuasion.
something else.
I just
And
put it in the
then
ship
if-
fund.
Yes. Well, I'm going to go below deck, and I am
All
going
right.
to work on some things. Nobody
Well, if you
disturb
need
me.
help cutting yourself,
No,
Oh,
I'm not
you're
doing that
good.
till this morning, and I'm going to do it on my own. Thank you very much.
Alright.
All right.
uh,
Yeah, I'll call for you if I need you. And they start
All right.
going below deck.
I've got bed rolls if you need them.
All right. Oh, the music stopped at some point.
Yeah.
It's been gone for like 20 minutes.
No, it hasn't been that long.
It has been since we got on the ship.
Varen's gonna go through the gems. How much of it is diamonds? Like, how much gold worth?
How many golds?
It
did I
was
say?
1,200 gold pieces worth of gems,
All right.
but that was like
Ro-
all together.
Right. Roll a percentile, and that's how much percent. Basically, percentile times 12.
Is it just the one dice, or is it two?
It's two
two.
dice.
Two dice.
It's 2d10.
Yes. One of the d10s it has.
68%.
Okay, so 68. What's 68 times 12?
816.
All right, that's how many golds worth of diamond there are.
All right, that's 2 Revivifies worth.
Good amount.
Okay. I'll give 600 gold pieces worth of diamonds to Corvus then,
All
and
right.
I'll hang on to the other. So the rest of it was like what?
Let's see. Minus. That is 384 golds worth of miscellaneous gems after you weeded out the diamonds.
All right.
All right.
Now, Corvus,
Corvus.
these diamonds are not money.
So yeah, Corvus, go ahead and where you have your diamonds set, add an additional 816 GP worth.
No,
Or
just
she only had it over
600.
600.
Oh, 600.
Yeah,
Add it-
I'm holding on to the other 216.
Okay, so 216.
16.
No. You get 600. Okay, that means Varen, that means you have 600 golds worth of diamond, 206 or you have 800 golds worth of gems. 216 of it is gold. That's what Varen has. Corvus, add an additional 600 GP worth of diamond onto whatever diamonds you already have.
And that was the thing that was given to me, a diamond, not some sort of crystal.
No, it's
380.
It's just loose diamonds.
yeah, it's just loose diamonds.
You've been given 600 golds worth of loose diamonds for Revivify spells.
Yes, that is on top of so basically wherever you have your diamonds, go ahead and add an additional 600
Yep.
GP worth. So whenever you
Alright, got it.
yeah, whenever you cast like Revivify or anything that uses diamonds, just subtract it from the diamonds GP, because the diamonds don't need to be whole; they can be loose diamonds. You just need that much GP worth.
I mean, fuck, you could use 300 golds worth of diamond dust.
No,
Yeah.
It's
So
just
that-
diamond.
diamond dust
So that
has
has
different
me
properties.
at 3. That has me at 3 diamonds worth right now.
What?
That has me at 3 diamonds worth right now.
You mean 3
and I-
Revivifies.
Yeah, 3 Revivifies extra.
Okay, so that means you have a total of 900 GP worth of diamonds.
Yeah,
All right.
because that other one I had during combat, so yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right, cool. We have 3 continues.
Yes.
Yep.
As long as you have the
Baron's-
spell slots for it.
Yep. Varen's gonna move some stuff into the ship fund, and
Alright.
she's gonna divvy out the rest of the gold, platinum, and silver, and put them in pouches and go around to give everybody their share.
Okay.
All right.
So, Levere, Lorcax, and Sushi, and I
Yeah.
get 400 gold pieces.
Okay, 400 GP.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, I'll add it on to Lorcax.
Oh, I'm adding him.
Lorcax is not going to be able to make
No,
it today.
this is for when he gets back.
Alright. Let him know that's already been added to his total.
300 for Corvus, and 80 for Guppy.
And that's just for the gold, right?
That's just gold.
Okay,
Hey.
onto other currencies.
Guppy is
Okay.
gonna at first reach out and be like, no, I don't need money, and then he's gonna remember that he just effectively cut himself off, and he's going to very gratefully accept the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, no, I don't. Oh wait.
Oh, wait, I
as,
do.
as you open the bag,
Would you even
River is
use
like,
fiat
"I-
currency?
is this a lot in your society?
80 gold?
Yeah, is it a lot in your society? We use shells.
So.
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of a lot.
For the,
You know-
for the common person, this is a lot.
Yeah, for like your average person just like living their day to day, this is a shit ton of money.
So
He's gonna like.
on a scale
so
from
I'm
red
a noble.
on a
and-
scale from red shells to blue shells, how many is this?
What can you get with a red shell, and what can you get with one red shell, and what can you get with one blue shell?
Not a lot with red shells. It's 10 red shells is a green shell. 10 green shells is a blue shell.
Okay, these are blue shells.
Okay, how many?
Wait. Okay, so 10 red shells for a green, 10 green for a blue.
Yes.
This is 80 blue shells.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I find the shell thing funny. I just want to mention though, really pure gold would actually be perfectly fine underwater.
Yeah,
but-
I just thought that was funny.
how are they gonna smelt it out?
And
Right.
and do they use it as currency or do they use it as a decoration?
Decoration.
Yeah.
I think they get.
Exactly.
I think they just kind of like sift gold dust out of seawater
They just
and
use
then
it as
just
a
like kind of paint with it.
yeah. That's exactly what they do. Like sometimes they find enough that's like intact that's that they just because it's malleable they fold into jewelry.
I'm gonna add stuff to the ship fund officially.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We got like a fuckload of silver.
Yeah, we got like a lot.
Gold?
Yeah, the parentheses is just to show differences in who got what.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
unless
so, yeah,
your name
we-
is specifically mentioned, you're getting just the standard that's on the far left. And then ship fund is obviously labeled. Everything from the ship fund down goes to ship fund.
All right.
oh yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go below deck to meet with Mal for just a little bit.
All right. Are you knocking first or just walking in?
I'm knocking first. I'm not rude.
All right.
Yes, you are.
All right. You knock
Uh,
first, and after a moment, Mal says, "Come in."
Okay. I come into the closet that they're staying in.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I've said it before, and I don't want to get annoying about it, but don't forget that I do still need those two characters.
Right. And what characters are they? I'm asking as the DM.
Oh, Q and Z, and also the numerals, if you would be so kind. If you have them designed out, I mean.
I do.
Okay, yeah. Because I should have the numerals, I just forgot to write them down when we were looking through documents on Tour 2.
Yeah. Let me just grab everything real quick.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, and let me just go ahead and do this now so I don't forget. I'm just gonna open up my ethereal door and take out a bedroll for Mal. There you go. So you're not sleeping on bare planks.
Right. All right. All right.
We may only be allies temporarily, but you're on our ship, which means you're a guest. And guests do not sleep on bare wood.
All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just getting the thing.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You say Q and Z?
Q and Z, and then numerals.
All right.
I guess just DM those to me, I guess.
I am. All right.
Alright.
Alright. Alright. Whisper whispers. Here you go.
Alright. And with this, Levere is able to completely take any notes he takes in
Yes.
Precursor.
Yeah. Mel just hands you a note that they had written and says, "Alright, that's our deal done. At least the first part. If you bring me a map, I can fulfill the second part of our deal. And then we'll be done, and tomorrow morning the truce is over and I'll leave."
Alright. This is actually a nice little numeral system.
Thank you. It follows a pattern.
Yeah. I like patterned ones. There we go.
Alright.
Alright, just, hold on a minute.
Alright.
Because I don't wanna just bring our full map. I'm just gonna go up to the, captain's quarters for a bit. I'll, let Varen know so I'm not just breaking into her room. And, just, take like a few minutes to sketch down the map.
Okay, roll Oh, what would this be? I guess dexterity.
Cartographer's tools?
Do you have cartographer's tools?
I don't have the tools for cartography, but I have a pencil and a notebook.
Okay. Alright, roll dexterity to see how good the map is.
Don't fail me now, die. 14.
I'll give him an okay, never
Okay,
mind.
inspiration?
You
Yeah.
get inspiration.
Okay. That's my last one before the
it's a
long
D8.
rest. That's a D8.
Alright, okay, total 17.
Alright, 17.
It's
Yeah,
serviceable.
yeah, you get a decent, it's serviceable enough.
I might not have some of the smaller islands, but I have the general shape of everything.
Yeah.
Alright, and I go back down. Okay, I did a quick sketch of the map.
Oh wow, this is terrible.
Look, I only had like 2 minutes.
Alright. Well, I know where, I can find as many as, well, we can find. But, it'll take quite some time. Why don't you come back, in the morning and I'll tell you where it is.
No,
Okay.
no yellow baño ahí. Yellow baño.
Corvus,
Follow
don't
me.
get to mute.
Alright. Should I just leave the notebook here for you?
Yes.
Alright, here you go. Here's the pencil.
Alright.
And
And
just so you know, there isn't anything interesting to read through, just some notes.
oh, please. I already have my own reading material. Thank you very much.
I do have a sketched down map of a dungeon that we were in.
That's not any of my concern.
Yeah, it's where I got the upgrade for the sapphire gem.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Anyway,
Alright. So,
snap, finger gun. See you in the morning, I guess, or not.
yes. Alright. So, is everyone gonna retire?
For the night, yes.
For the night? Alright. As you're, as y'all, all go to sleep, Guppy, Dr. Tross lets you and, River, share his room, with him tonight. That way you don't have to sleep on the hard floor.
You mean the blanket of cotton?
Yeah, that, actually.
I was gonna show River the bed. Okay.
You can bring it up here.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna go speak with the captain, real quick. Try not to make a mess of things.
Okay. Varen will do the
Sure.
thing after the talk.
What thing?
I just put in gameplay.
Oh.
She's gonna do that like right before she goes to bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, you hear a knock on your door as you're getting ready to do that.
Yes.
Yes. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. He closes his door and, locks it behind and says, "Okay, so, I don't want you to be mad. Alright? Promise me you won't be mad? Okay, I just want to make sure.
I mean, it takes a lot to get me mad, so...
Okay. I know, I just wanted to be sure because my old captain got mad very easily.
no, I'm pretty chill unless you do something really, really fucking stupid. You know, like Hermes did.
This might be in that general area. He pulls out the scrying sphere that Mal had let him borrow. I may have not been telling the full truth earlier about where it was.
I mean, I felt like you were telling the truth, but at the same time, you kind of did something that I've kind of done before.
Oh?
I'm not gonna get mad at you for doing something I very easily could have done.
Okay. Alright.
Do you want me
The
to put that
compass.
somewhere safe for the night?
Yes.
Until he
Keep
leaves?
it on. Make sure it's covered and away from windows. I've had one of these on the old ship I was on, and the sun hit it weird, and it set things on fire. And the last thing we need is the ship to be on fire
I'm going
again.
to wrap it up and put it in with the ship's fund in a
Alright.
chest.
All right. And
Buried under the gold.
I think it might be best with you, and because I don't think that the others would be able to. I mean, Livia would probably. No, I don't trust Livia not to tell Mal, honestly. I don't trust Mal.
I don't either. I offered him the money, more
Yes.
as a courtesy.
Plus, I
You
think
know.
this is what Mal used to learn about the first artifact in the Moth Ruins.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't really like him that much.
I don't either.
I hate Lomat though. Wouldn't mind taking off our other arm.
Yes. I get weird
I-
vibes from his book.
Yeah.
From yes. Because anytime
Yeah, I'll
I
take that.
anytime I spoke to them back when I traveled with them on my way to Esfield, they were either looking at the orb or looking at their book, and I don't trust. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good book, but I don't trust them with theirs.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yes.
I'll make sure to keep this safe.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. I think that might be how. I think that or it might be how they've been learning a lot of things, because when I asked them about it, they were a bit cagey, and I managed to get some information. They just referred to it as their book of secrets, and I don't trust that at all. I don't trust anything
Yeah.
about them. I'm just assuming that they're lying about everything.
Yeah, probably safe bet.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't really like the fact that, someone was scrying on me. Pretty sure it was them. Don't like it. Really don't like it. Not with this.
Yes.
When she says that, she's gonna start wrapping it in spare cloth.
Okay. Alright. Well, once they leave, we'll be able to use that whenever we want, then. I mean, who's gonna scry on us? Them? No.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to give you that.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
No problem. Try to stay safe and keep your weapons about you. I'm gonna sleep with
Always
a dagger
do.
under my pillow tonight. And with my doors locked.
Always a good idea. That's typically what I do.
Yes. All right. Well, I'll catch you in the morning.
See.
All right. So, as Tross leaves, sorry, I had to think of the name. As Tross leaves and enters back into his room, where Guppy and River are, and you begin to create Leomin's tiny hut around your bed. So, the thing about Leomin's tiny hut is that it does not cover underground. Just want you to be aware of that.
Yeah, it'll go to the floor and that's it. It won't go under the floor. I know
Yeah.
that. It's just if somebody tries getting it from inside the room, they're not going to be able to unless they go under the floor
Yes.
and then up through it.
Yes.
So this will dissuade most people unless they are really,
Unless
know.
they're sleeping directly under you,
yeah.
like Mal is.
I mean, I could always
Mal's not going to though.
no. I mean, that would be really rude.
And
Like
that would be really dumb.
yeah, and it's not like he knows that's there. Like what's there?
Yeah. They don't even know that there's anything of interest there.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does Tross see when he enters his room again?
Guppy has spread the cotton out on the floor, much like he did before, and he is showing River the wonders of the sponge.
The soft
bed.
sponge.
The
Now,
soft
when you
cotton.
say cotton, do you mean the loose cotton stuffing?
Yeah, because you guys gave him a bedroll, and then he proceeded to take out all of the cotton from the
That's
bedroll
right.
and put it on the floor.
Oh, right.
And he doesn't care that it's damp because, water genasi.
Yeah, always covered in a light layer of sweat. And also
Yeah.
the River the Sea Elf.
Yeah.
is
So
probably-
he's like showing River the wonders of the cotton, the
is
soft
so
the soft
soft.
sponge and stuff like that.
It's like algae. It's as
But
soft as algae, but more soft.
It doesn't absorb nearly as much as the sponges do, which is good.
Yeah.
The bed stays nice and cool when you sleep on it.
Yeah.
And he's made 2, I guess.
2 nests.
Two of them, one for him, one for River.
All right.
Kind of close together, but not touching.
Yeah. Dr. Tross just looks and says, okay. Okay. I'll see if the captain can. Okay. You have a good night.
Oh, it's not Cross's bedroll.
It's
Yeah.
not.
It's not my bedroll. I just have to be the one to clean it up tomorrow. All right. So, with that, everyone's going to. Anyone have any last minute things to? Anyone have any last minute things before we move on to the next day?
I have a question
What's up?
about last session. Did anybody use the slotted pearl?
No, but it is in Corvus's possession.
Okay, gotcha.
I tried as hard as I could, but unfortunately nobody had to use it.
Wait. So the slot pearl was basically the diamond thing, right?
No.
No.
No, the slotted pearl's a free spell slot.
Yeah. It's a free spell slot, but it's consumed in the process. It does not replace any material components. It's just a spell slot. It's a close.
It's a consumable pearl of power.
Exactly. That does not require attunement. The trade-off is it does not require attunement, but it does get consumed.
Got it.
Because a pearl of power does require attunement. Yeah. So that's what the trade-off is. So if nobody else has anything to do in the night, then let's move on to the morning. So, as the sun begins to peek through the windows, what is everyone? What's y'all's morning? Oh, roll a d4, Lavier.
All right. Tiny again.
Tiny again. All right.
Tiny again.
All right. You wake up and they are hanging upside down by your horn. Actually, no, they are crawling onto your horn to hang upside down because they are nocturnal, and now it is their bedtime.
All right.
All right.
That possum is going to be just making lots of noise at night.
So, Lavier, you hear a knock on your door.
Oh. Okay. Hold on. I'll quickly put on, a basic shirt and some shorts.
All right.
I open the door. Still
alright.
kind of sleepy.
It's Mal. Mal tosses you your notebook back, and you notice that flipping to the page with the rudimentary map, there are 4 points marked. And Mal says, based on what I could figure out, I've located 4, but I don't know where the last one is, unfortunately. That's eluding even me. There is one in a town called Andor, off the secondary island of Jareel. There's one in a small island near Elm. It is covered in fog, and you will need some way to navigate the reef. Can't help you there. That's beyond my obligations. Let's see. There's also an old island off of McCreer, which has one, and you should probably do some research on it first.
Okay.
All right. And the final one is just somewhere in the Nizlat Desert. But that'll get you to 6 if you count the 2 that you already have. And the 7th one eludes me, as I stated.
All right.
So,
Thanks for your help.
right. By the way, that's a very curious. It's a very curious marking on the floor under the table, and they point to the teleportation circle that is on the ship.
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask you about it earlier, but then kind of thought better of it since we're only temporarily allies.
Yes. Now, I would advise against inviting people onto your ship. You wouldn't want any unscrupulous people seeing that and just teleporting in whenever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure to replace whatever you take.
No, I'm not gonna take anything. I have what I need. And by the way, I also decided to consider this a freebie. But I did look into the strange crystals that we found. The one with the turtle and the one with the manta ray.
Yeah. The little pillars.
The answer is on this ship. Curious. Now let you figure out what that means. Ta-ta. They pull out a dagger and stab themselves in the gut, and then they do some they perform some incantations and magic hand motions and disappear. I am going to roll a percentile to see how well it goes. Okay, let's see. How well does this go? How bad does this go? Okay.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
there's a square slot in the steering wheel.
All right. They disappear.
Okay. Bye.
All right.
Have we sailed off from Modula, or are we still docked next to it?
You're still docked.
Okay. I'm gonna go knock on Sushi's door.
Hello?
Sushi!
Yes?
Sushi, I need that shiny from yesterday.
Why?
It has to do with the ship. Did Mal leave the other pillar?
They gave it to you.
Okay, I have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk to the door and open it while holding shiny and hiding the shiny in my tail. Wrapped by my tail. Shiny?
Yes, it, Mal told me it has something to do with the ship.
Alright. Just gonna press the raccoon towards Levere.
No, not shiny. The crystal.
What Crystal? We don't have anybody named Crystal here.
Sushi.
Yeah.
I'll start pulling your tail if you don't give it.
You wouldn't dare.
I would.
Sushi's gonna stick her tongue out at Levere.
Okay,
To steal it?
no, this is, it's kind of a grapple, but it's just grabbing. I guess it is. I guess it would be sleight of hand. So, let's see. I rolled a 16. Sushi, try to evade a 24 sleight of hand to grab your tail.
No, that'd be a grapple. That would just be athletics.
Well, I'm not grabbing Sushi as a whole.
I mean, it would still be a grapple.
Okay, if it's athletics, it'd still be a 19.
Okay. Sushi, you have to roll either athletics or acrobatics.
That makes literally no difference. 15.
Levere grabs and pulls your tail.
Sushi just straightens
it.
out her tail and it drops the crystal.
Thank you. I grab the crystal and walk off.
All right.
I'm gonna set Shiny down and follow Levere after closing the door to make sure he doesn't get out.
All right, I head up to the deck.
All right.
I treat Shiny like a very needy cat.
Who's top deck? This is early in the morning. I think that Sushi's attendants are only just waking up, having been opened up by the knock on the door. So they're
Sushi's
still.
attendants are now having to deal with Shiny.
Yeah, they're still below deck. Who's top deck? Who would already be awake?
Baron probably would.
Yeah, Farron would be up.
Okay. So Varen's up. Y'all are docked. Are y'all? Tross is there and says, "Are we gonna set sail soon?"
Just a bit. I got some intel from Mal.
Is it
Oh, yeah?
trustworthy?
I mean, trustworthy enough that they know things that they really shouldn't. So,
That's concerning.
well, look, you come across someone else that can speak a dead language, and you tend to trust them a little.
I think I would trust them less. With you, there's an explanation. Because the bracelet gave you a thing, but I haven't seen any braces or anything that would teach Mao.
Mal said they have sources. So I've got this, and he holds up the quartz pillar.
All right.
Oh, are you gonna put that in the thing? Unless there's
Yes,
a gap the other day?
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all had noticed it when y'all first inspected the ship. You just sort of forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah,
made a note
You know
about it.
You know the hole that the lizard was stuck in last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think this goes in there.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I make sure that it's facing upright.
All right.
I,
What
put
are
it in
you
the right
sticking in?
orientation.
All right.
And,
That's the pointy. That would be the pointy point in.
Pointy point.
Yeah.
The point going in, manta ray, facing up.
All right. You
Slide it into the slot.
you light it. You put it in the slot, and suddenly, a series of like grid-like lines, or circuit. We would recognize it as circuitry. That kind of geometric lines flow from the steering wheel down into the floor, onto the railing, and all the way towards the point of the ship to the bowsprit where that crystal is, and it begins to glow and then dim. Nothing seems to come of it, but there was a visible reaction in regards to the ship.
Okay, so that definitely does something. I think this is probably the problem with Tor 2 when we first, because this thing's only been on for less than a day. It's probably out of juice. Though that does bring up the question. Does Levere doesn't know about it. Why are you making an athletics check? Oh, that's from earlier. It only just came up now. Okay. Do we have any way to look at Tor 2?
From here? No,
Yeah.
that's not that I can find. The only indication of connection, other than the basic structure and clearly being made by the same people, but the only indication that Tor 2 was active was that hand thingy that made noise.
Yeah, but I remember it had a gauge on it that slowly went up. So it's been a good 2-3 months maybe since Tor 2's been activated. It's probably got some power in it.
Possibly.
So maybe if I slot the Tor 2 one into here, which Mal did give me, it'd probably do something. But if I can't see it, then
Why does the ship have a hole in it?
I mean, worst case scenario, it scares the hell out of Lencott, so...
I know, that's why I was wondering if anybody's still able to scry so you can see his dumb, stupid face as Tor 2 starts moving.
Who doesn't have a dumb face?
Well, sorry, I don't have the scrying sphere, so I guess we're out of luck.
Dang.
Anyone want to roll insight?
Yeah.
Darn. Insight.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
God damn it. 9.
Well, they're telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
Yeah, well, he is.
Yeah. Rolled the nat 20. But technically he is telling the truth because he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
That's
well.
that's persuasion.
Well, what I can do, at least see if the stuff see if the stuff glows longer.
Okay.
So I'll take out the Modula pillar.
Okay. You managed to pull it out. Surprisingly easy considering it was a perfect fit.
Yeah, I probably just press it in and it pops out like an SD card.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's like.
All right. Okay, that's cool. I pocket the Medulla pillar, and then I slot in Tor 2. Again, facing upright, or I guess in this, feet
All right.
flat down.
As you put the crystal in, the geometric lines once again go through the helm of the ship, across the floor, up the railing, to the front of the ship, and the gem starts to glow brighter and brighter and brighter and shoots a beam of light forward about 200 feet in front of you, and the wind starts to pick up, and the ship starts to move towards where it hit, as you see sort of a I need to check the time zones. Sort of. You see the ship start to move forward as a circle of darker sky, like just sky that. No wait, brighter sky as you are just at sunrise, a little after sunrise, but this one's a little bit brighter. And you can see through this circle, there's open water, and there is Tortu in front of you, and your ship is moving towards it.
Okay.
The wind is picking up, pushing you towards.
I press in the button. I press the button.
It doesn't pop out.
Okay. I fucked up.
The wind is pushing you further away from Medulla and into this portal to Tortu.
Oh, God damn, I'm getting a phone call.
As you keep going and eventually pass the threshold into it, completely on the other side, you're about a 10-minute sail away from Tortu as the portal behind you closes, and you lose sight of Medulla.
Can I call a bathroom break?
I think this is a good place to end it. As the portal closes, you're
hold
about...
on, I'll be right back, though. I gotta help my mom.
Okay. As the portal closes and you are in familiar waters once more, not far from Esfold, you can see several ships around Tortu, flying the flag of the Institute of Ayun, as the wind dies down and becomes more natural. And I think that's where we're going to end this session. Thank you everybody thank you all. The day this posts is going to be the winter solstice of 2021, which marks 4 years I've been a DM.
I'm back.
Heyo.
Hey.
Okay, what did I miss after we got through the portal?
The portal closed, and you're about a 10-minute sail from Tortu.
Okay, are we still live, or?
Yes, I was doing the closing, saying thank you everybody for watching. The day this posts, Tuesday the 21st, that is the winter solstice of 2021. That marks 4 years I've been a DM, because my first campaign started on December 21st, 2017.
And we've been going pretty much weekly the entire time.
Bi-weekly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're bi-weekly now, but it was weekly at first.
Yeah. So definitely check out some of the other videos, such as Realm of Zulu, which is going to be coming to a close pretty soon, and then Chalkfey is going to have a super special campaign that is going to be a surprise.
There's a surprise? Have we not mentioned it?
We have not mentioned it. I think it's best to leave it as a surprise, at least until the finale of Realm of Zulu. There's also Mario Party 7, which is just finished. Me and Biddy play with Scraps and Jester. There's It Takes Two, I play with Scraps. There's Gauntlet Dark Legacy that me, Scraps, Jester, and Quark play. And there is Four Swords Adventures, which just finished. We completed it. It was Biddy's first completed Let's Play on the channel.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out. So for the comments, who would you scry? No, that's a terrible question. What would you do if someone was scrying on you? That is a better question. How would you react if you found out someone, you don't know who, but somebody was scrying on you? That is creepy. It is creepy. So with that out of the way, there's nothing left to say, but good night, everybody.
Bye.
I'm calling that one of these is going to be a sun.
This is hilarious because Guppy is not an early riser, so he's absolutely still in Tross's room, just snoring. Just...
Oh yeah.
He's gonna come up bored and be like, "Oh,
It looks different.
it looks different. That's cool."
Okay.
So, like, depending on things, I might only be here 4 more sessions before I have to break for a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby.
Before you have to break
we
for
have
baby.
we have plans for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
We,
I'm 27 weeks right now, so
ooh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, we do have plans for that, so don't worry. It is
Yep.
going to be we're not gonna leave you high and dry. So yeah, definitely tune in.
I had to look close at the map to figure out where the 4th dot was.
All right. Good night,
It's
everybody.
very small.
I know.